my name's Rose Hayes, and this is my video for my final dancer wellness plan. I wasn't really expecting my self-awareness to change as much as it did over the semester, just because I already consider myself to be very self-aware. I'm very introspective, and I spend a lot of time thinking about why I do things and how that affects other areas of my life. However, with everything we've learned in dancer wellness, I feel like I've learned a lot better how to listen to my body and realize exactly what I need to move forward. For empowerment, I've always had an issue asking for help, realizing that I'm not being a burden by doing so and that I'm not lesser for needing help. But this semester, just because there have been things I haven't feasibly been able to do by myself, I've had to ask people for help, and I feel like I've just gotten a lot better at doing so just from having to do so. For goal setting, I have worked mostly on specifying my goals for the future this semester. I know specifically for once I get out of college, I've had about 3 ideas for what I need to do, which have been moving to Chicago, moving to Buffalo, or looking into the Disney college program. All of that's kind of affected by Excelsior and how that would affect me out of state, so I'm looking more into Buffalo for now, with an eye on Chicago maybe for the future and seeing how Excelsior would be affected by the Disney program. And finally, for diversity, I'm really happy with a lot of the exposure I've gotten to various media this semester. I've gone to a lot more live theater, and between clubs such as Disruptive Compassion and Play on Words, I've really spent a lot more time looking at different viewpoints that I normally wouldn't be getting. And hopefully that'll only continue. For the plan that I put in place this semester, there were really 3 sort of major prongs of it. The first, which applies mostly to injury prevention, was cross-training, actually. I had to focus a lot on strengthening my ankles just because I've had so many issues with twisting them in the past that they are at more risk of being twisted in the future. So by strengthening them, I hope to mitigate that. And even just doing the exercises that we learned on the cross-training day just once really helped me in fixing the way my foot tracked so that it was more straight and less side-to-side motion. And it's already helped me out. Next, for psychological wellness, mental training, and rest and recovery, I worked on putting in place a meditation schedule, and that's really helped. I've been trying to do it at least every day, and now I have a playlist on YouTube of just different lengths and different focuses of guided meditations that I can go back to if I need them, and I know that ASMR videos work really well just to help me calm down and process a day, and I've been going back and using those quite frequently. And then finally, for optimal nutrition, I've really just been trying to expand the recipes that I include. For example, I've started cooking fish more because I found this one recipe that I really liked. It's just been a struggle really because I'm very picky, so a lot of the foods that contain the nutrients I lack don't taste very good. But now I've got more options. One of the biggest things I learned about myself this semester was just how much of an issue I have with overscheduling myself. I'm always worried that if I let one opportunity go, another one's not going to come, or that I'll regret having missed this opportunity, and it really has just led me to piling more and more on myself and excluding time for rest and all of the things that I would need to do to maintain myself and make sure that I'm taking care of myself. And this semester was really the worst it's ever been for me. I was taking 23 credits, working on like 2 shows, I think, and technically I'm working 2 jobs. So it was definitely been a struggle, and it's unmaintainable. Which leads me into my challenges. I had no time, I had no energy to implement all of the things that I needed to do in order to keep myself maintained, and it was just this cycle of not having the time and energy and not being able to do the things that would make me feel better, which just made me feel worse, and less able to do the things that would make me feel better. So I need to learn how to set healthier boundaries with myself, with how I manage my time and what I take on. So that's really something that's been a challenge in the past and an eye-opener this semester, learning how to let things go and set those boundaries within myself. For the future, one of the main things that I really just want to work on is learning how to set those healthier boundaries within myself in regards to my time and what is necessary versus what is needed. This is definitely an intrinsic issue that I've been dealing with because no one's making me take on all the stuff that I'm doing. I'm doing that completely to myself. And I really just need to learn how to stop doing that, how to let things pass and trust that it will be okay. I also want to work more on injury prevention in the future, continue working on strengthening my different joints and making sure that I'm listening more to my body still in the future. Just making sure that I place my health at a priority, like I do for the people around me, but I struggle to do with myself. I also want to continue expanding my knowledge of different recipes and really just gather a wider database of different recipes I can use to supplement my nutrients and really just make sure I'm getting everything that I need to and eating the things that make me feel good. And overall, I just want to keep going. I want to keep dancing and I want to keep doing what I love.